Hello everyone, welcome to Leslie's Baking Basics. It's season 3. I'm so excited to have everyone back. Today for our recipe, we're going to be making basic carrot cake. There's going to be some new props this season and we're going to do a fun thing for dogs. We're going to make some dog treats. Kids are always welcome, so we hope you're going to have your kids tune in with you. So without further ado, let's get baking. So like I said earlier in the introduction, today is going to be carrot cake with cream cheese frosting. Now on the recipe, I'm going to be having you guys look to an earlier episode for the cream cheese frosting. It's very simple and I have it posted on my Facebook page and also on my YouTube channel with the recipes. So until then, when we do the cream cheese frosting, we're going to start first with our dry ingredients. So we're going to, in a separate bowl, do all of our dry ingredients, and then we're going to add it continuously to our stand mixer. So the first ingredients is 2 cups flour. And this can be all-purpose flour. And we're going to use a 2-cup, whoa, ding! A 2-cup measuring cup. And I don't know if any of you have these, but they're really handy to get. That way you don't have to continually add. So let's start filling up our 2-cup measuring cup. Remember, we aerate our flour, get all the lumps and bumps out of there, and we're going to add this to the dry bowl. This recipe, like the others, is very easy and simple. I try to find recipes that are between 10 to 6 ingredients, so this one fits right into there. Okay, here we have that. Let's see what we got in here, if we have too much or enough. Looks like we're going to have enough, so we're going to level that off with our edge of our spoon. Okay, and into the bowl. Next ingredient on the list is going to be sugar, white granulated sugar, 2 cups, and we're going to be using the same dry measuring cup as we did with the flour. We'll take that, we'll make sure there's enough, back of our spoon, and slide across. Perfect. Into the dry measuring bowl. So the next ingredients we're going to have, the next 4 ingredients, we're all going to be using with our teaspoons here and our tablespoons. And we're going to be doing baking soda, baking powder, cinnamon, and salt. So the first ingredient is 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Remember, don't let your baking powder expire, otherwise it won't rise. And that will be our rising agent in this cake. Next, we'll have 1 teaspoon baking soda. 1 teaspoon cinnamon. Now this cinnamon has a shaker on top, but remember you can open up the top and get the actual product out that way. And the teaspoon fits right in there nicely. And the final ingredient is 1 dash of salt, just regular table salt. Okay, that's it for the dry ingredients. Let's mix them up and then put them aside. Okay, the most important ingredient, carrots. Now make sure that your carrots have been peeled with the potato peeler. Otherwise, you'll have that icky, stringy outside of the carrot in there. We don't want that. And today for our utensil that we're going to be using to shred the carrots, we're going to be using a cheese grater. Everybody has these at home. It has all the different sides. I'm going to be using the regular standard one that you'd use for cheese. And we're going to be needing 3 cups of finely shredded carrots. So let's start doing that. Now be sure and watch your fingers at the end. Put it on a cutting board there so you can collect it, but see how nice that comes out? That's what it's supposed to look like, and so now we're going to continue to shred our carrots. So for our carrots, that equaled to be about 3 large peeled carrots. Now, you know you can buy the carrots shredded already in the package. They're quite long. You could cut them in half, but this is a good consistency, as you can see here. Don't forget to get the inside. It's nice. And we're going to put that in there. And that will be my 3 cups. Okay, that looks good, guys. I'm going to put that into my wet ingredients in the stand mixer right here. And we are using this paddle, and we will dump that in. Now it's time to add our next ingredient, and that is 1 cup canola oil. Be sure and use your wet measuring cup, and let's fill it to 1 cup. You may use any kind of oil. I choose canola. Into the wet. And now I have a tip from one of our viewers. Thank you so much for writing in and telling me about this. New bakers, sometimes when they crack the eggs into their bowl, they get shells. So today we're going to crack our eggs into a separate bowl and show you how to do that, and then add it each one at a time into our stand mixer. So thank you, viewer, for having me do that. Let's crack 4 eggs we have here into the bowl. You could even try it one-handed. Look at that! Woohoo! Okay, there we have our eggs. Now we're going to add 1 egg at a time into our stand mixer, and we're going to turn it on to low. That's a pretty color in there, isn't it? Let's get all that egg incorporated. We'll turn it up to the next. Okay, that's it for our wet ingredients. Now let's get our dry and slowly and gradually add it into the wet ingredients. So we're going to turn on our mixer to low to start, and we're going to add our dry ingredients, and then we're going to beat it for 2 minutes until fully combined. We're going to stop and scrape the bowl with our spatula, and then we'll turn it on for another minute. The batter should be very thick, that's right. And let's put it on for another minute, and then we'll get our pan, 9x13 pan, ready to pour it into. So our batter is all finished. That's what it's supposed to look like. It's a good consistency. Now this is a time where you can add nuts if you want, or raisins. I'm choosing not to. Maybe with people with nut allergies don't want to, but raisins can be used. And that would be the time to add it, would be now. But we're going to go around now and grease our 9x13 pan. We're going to butter and flour it. Be sure and you do this so that it doesn't stick to the sides. I just use my hands. You can use a paper towel. Now we're going to be flouring it. Be sure and tap, tap, tap to get all around the edges. And then any excess you can throw away. our pan's ready. Let's pour in the batter. Now remember to shake and tap to get all excess bubbles in. And we're going to put it in our oven. We're going to bake it for 50 to 60 minutes. And we'll check it halfway. And I'll see you then. So here we are. And we're halfway through. Let's open up the oven. Ooh, looks pretty good. Looks like my carrot cake's only going to take about 50 minutes. So we'll see you back in another 20. All right, everyone, it's been 60 minutes and my cake here is done. Now we're going to try the toothpick test to see if it's for sure done. Let's put it right in the center. Comes out clean. Our cake is done. Now, carrot cake is best frosted completely cool. So let's give it a long time before we frost it. A tip is you could put it in the refrigerator if you had guests and needed to frost it immediately. I'm going to give it a good hour to frost, and then I'll see you back then with the cream cheese frosting on it, and we'll do the taste test. Bye for now. The cake's been frosted, as you can see below, and now it's time to take a bite of it. Here's a picture of it cut. Let's see, and cream cheese has been on. Looks quite moist. Ready? It's really good. I say that every time. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching. That was episode 1 of season 3. Please like and subscribe to my video. It would be really nice if you did that. Also, I would love you to comment below on what you see that you liked, and maybe I'll make one of your baking suggestions one time. I'll take a look at those. Also, too, follow me on Facebook. That's where I post a lot of my recipes and also pictures of your baked goods and mine. In this season, we're going to have some fun things we're going to be doing. Be sure and watch all the way through and see the end credits. I hope you really enjoyed it. And from my kitchen to yours, I make it, you bake it.